Hey guys, and welcome to this episode of Seriously Sick Synth Sounds. Let me just my input level here. Alright, today's tutorial is on the ARP that you guys requested from this, I called the song Cycle, but I have no idea why I did. So it's just this random song with this bass line that I showed off last time, and then this is the arpeggiator we're gonna, or the arpeggio rather, we're gonna make today. So as you can probably hear, it's just a simple pattern. Here's the MIDI section. And I've got the filter going up here, so it opens up nicely. Alright, let's get started. The patch is relatively simple in itself. It's a Thor, as always, and in this case I'm just using a single square wave with a pulse width of 56, and the octave is 4, and then I layered that with another oscillator with a pulse width of 24, and that's square as well, and the octave is shifted 1 octave down, and that gives us a sound that sounds like this. Let me just loop this real quick here. So as you can hear, that's just a regular square sound. And what I did then is I went to the amplitude envelope and put the sustain to 0, or minus infinite in that case, because it's decibels, obviously. So negative infinite relative to full scale. And then the amp envelope decay is 423 milliseconds. That gives it that plucked kind of feeling sound. Just as a demonstration, if I put the decay all the way up, the tone gets held down until it decays. It never decays until the MIDI node stops being triggered. And then if you put the decay to this value here, it sounds plucked. Alright, and then what I did is just add a regular low-pass filter and add some filter automation so this gets filtered up. It's pretty typical. And then for EQ and effects, all I did was bring out the high end with the equalizer a little bit, so just applied some high shelf there and also some reverb. And here's a nice little trick you can do with the reverb, is you can automate the dry wet, and towards the end of a bar you can have it come up full. And let me just demonstrate how that will sound here. Okay. So that's always a cool little effect you can do. Basically, you alt-click to automate this dry-wet knob, and then you just zoom in here. Then you pull it all the way up, and then just before the bar ends, you wank it all the way down. You crank it all the way down. I mean, oh god, that's gonna be horrible in the comments. Sorry. All right. And then you have the song drop. Yeah, this is the patch. Again, it's relatively simple. Also a note on these arpeggios that I like to use so much. This track is in A minor, I believe. Yeah, A minor is the root note in this case, and all I did was basically use the A minor scale and put in random notes on that scale. And once I had a pattern that I liked, these are 16th notes, I just had it loop and loop and loop all over again, and then I started building the patch, and that's how I got this. That's how I got this pattern here. And yeah, next episode, by the way, will be covering this patch right here. That you guys asked for, and that's going to be uploaded in a couple of days. Also, note, you can download this patch along with all the other patches of the Seriously Sick Synth Sound series in the link below. That will link you to a RAR file where you will be able to download all the combinators of the previously covered seriously Sick Synth Sounds for your enjoyment and for your creativity. Alright, thanks for watching. Dorincourt out.